you not seen like all the controversy that happened with Emerald and her bodyguards? It's pretty wild, in my opinion. That's what I want to talk about with you. So I went to TwitchCon last weekend. It was really interesting. It was not what I expected. I thought it was like a convention for streamers, you know. It kind of felt just like more like a video game convention. It felt a lot like Level Up. It felt like what Level Up should be. So I still had a lot of fun. But yeah, so the gaming booths were really cool, and I got lots of free stuff. There was lots of big booths promoting their video game. So that felt like Level Up. And you gotta play their video games and then they give you free stuff. There was lots of charity booths, which were awesome too. I even donated to a charity, found a charity site. There was the typical tabletop area, which is just a whole bunch of tables and cards set out and some tabletop games, but not a lot of call to action there. There was a scavenger hunt. I didn't participate. It looked super lame. The scavenger hunt was pretty much scan QR codes at different booths, but there weren't like really any big call to actions stuff. But maybe it was more interesting. I don't know. The panels were one of my favorite things. I feel like they could have had more panels though. There was a lot of panels on like how to be a better streamer. So I like those, and I went to those and I did learn a bit from them. So that was really interesting. But I feel like there wasn't enough panels because like one day on Saturday I was like, I'm just gonna go to panels today, I'm not gonna do anything else. But there would be hours where there were no panels interesting to go to, or there were just no panels that interest me as a streamer. And then sometimes there were panels for streamers, but the location was really bad. Like they had one that was showing streamer tools, and it was like in the middle of the convention center. It wasn't like in a conference room or anything, so it was really loud and hard to hear, and there just wasn't really any space to sit down, so it did not make it look enticing. Yeah, TwitchCon I feel like has declined as Twitch has become more monetary focused. Yeah, so I was thinking about that. I think a lot of people are like calling it Gooner Fest. So I agree with that. I feel like a lot of people I saw there were more just fans or gooners or viewers, which is cool. But I was coming to TwitchCon as a streamer rather than like as a viewer. Like I wanted to learn how to stream better. So I was kind of looking at it as like a, I don't know, like a campground for streamers rather than like a Gooner Fest, I guess. But yeah. So I was disappointed because I wanted to learn a lot. Yeah, kind of. I wanted it to be like a job conference, like because like I work in a software company, and they do go to a lot of conventions and conferences for like networking and connecting with other IT companies. So and they're not called job conferences, they're just like called hospitality convention, stuff like that. And you go there to make connections and talk to other hospitality companies or tools that hospitality people are using. So I thought TwitchCon was going to be like that. I thought there were going to be a lot of booths, a lot of people looking to sponsor smaller creators, bigger creators, lots of panels on how to be a better streamer, and there wasn't. It was just very lackluster. But as a viewer, so I kind of realized that's not what I'm going to get from here. And I was like, okay, I'll just enjoy it as a viewer. So I tried to enjoy it as a viewer. I went to a lot of the popular shows that were going on, and that was really cool as a viewer. So there was like a show from very high followed streamers. So I watched one from Peach Jars and Sear, from Will Neff, and from Stella Chu. I watched one from Emaru, BB No Money. I watched another one from Extra Emily. And all of those shows were really cool. It kind of feels like just going to see like Cirque du Soleil or seeing like a comedy show just here in Vegas. You just sit down and watch the show. You kind of just feel like a live audience for a sitcom. So you're like laughing and booing with the audience and stuff. So I wish there was more audience interaction, kind of like a job conference, because in Vegas, there's a lot of industry conventions here, and even when they do like big shows like that, they ask the audience and stuff. So that was kind of disappointing to see the bigger streamers not try to interact with the audience, but I understand they have a very tight time frame and such. So yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, it did seem like a video game convention. There was a whole room for speedrunning, which was my favorite room. When I was bored and I had no idea what to do, I would go watch the speedrunners. So I watched a speedrun for Pokemon Emerald, watched a speedrun for Cuphead, and I watched a speedrun for Skyrim. And that was really fun. It shows the speedrunners on Twitch, which is really cool and stuff. But I'm just saying, it felt like a video game convention and a Gooner convention rather than like a streamer convention, which it's supposed to be. But yeah, I was just really sad and disappointed. And probably back in the day, it was better because not so many companies were trying to get into TwitchCon to sponsor their games. Probably they were just probably, oh, that's a streamer convention. So the main focus on TwitchCon years ago was probably, oh, we're just a whole bunch of streamers coming together trying to figure out how this streamer shit works, you know? And now Twitch has become very popular, that people are looking at it as a gateway to not become a better streamer, but just to show off their product, because streamers will probably stream. I think I would have liked TwitchCon years ago, but I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at TwitchCon years ago, but that's what I've been hearing a lot from other people who have been talking about TwitchCon. This was my first TwitchCon ever, but it did not meet my expectations. Was it fun? Yes. Was it what I thought it was gonna be? No. But yeah, again, as a viewer, it was really cool. So I did a meet and greet. The meet and greet lines were very, very long. I really didn't like how the reservation system worked for the meet and greet. So the day that the reservations for the meet and greets came out, I immediately listed Emaru. Emaru is my favorite Twitch streamer ever. And yeah, I'm a fucking weirdo and a creep for how much I'm obsessed with Emaru. I understand that. I'm self-aware. But yeah, as soon as that thing came off, I put myself for Emaru. Like, she was my first option and everything. And then I saw you could put, and I thought you could only make 3 options. Like, they were not clear. You could choose one, put first, choose someone else, put second, choose someone else, and put third. But it was not clear. So, like, it was your first priority, second priority, third priority. But you could choose, like, 7 streamers and put 7 streamers as your first priority. It was really weird. So, Emaru was my only first priority. And then everybody else, I would, like, make them second and third. I chose, like, 7 streamers. I chose all the streamers I knew. And my husband, he only chose 2 streamers. He chose Emaru, and he chose Pirate Software. And he doesn't even watch Emaru. He just chose her because he knows I love her. He's like, it'd be cool to meet her. I'll be like, okay, cool. And then we get our email that says, okay, this is who you locked in for the meet and greets. I did not lock in Emaru. And that is so sad because I subscribe with her with my Prime all the time. I chat on her channel a lot. I have a streak for watching like every one of her streams. So it doesn't matter if you have like a lot of dedication to the streamer. They don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter if you reserved first, because I reserved way before my husband. So it's not like first come, first serve. It's completely random who you get. So that was kind of a bummer. But you do get a +1. So when I didn't get Emaru, I was about to cry, and I called my husband. I'm like, hey, did you get Emaru? He's like, yes. I'm like, thank God I still get me Emaru. Because I bought a gift for Emaru. I got her little Kirby car plushie. and I made her a drawing. I did a drawing of her and Cheddar, and I gave her some chocolates that my sister makes, and I wrote her a little note, and I put it in this little cute bag, and I gave it to her. And I was like planning to do that, and when it said I wasn't gonna get her, I was really sad. But my husband got her, and I was like, okay, there's +1s, thank God. And then I got a whole bunch of other people, but I didn't even see any of the other people I reserved. So if you are gonna go to TwitchCon and you want to meet someone, try to only queue like 2 people that you want to meet, and you'll probably get them. That's what my husband did. Don't do my tactic where you say I want this person first and then queue like 7 other people second or third. But yeah, so we go to the meet and greet. When me and my husband were there to meet and greet, there was 0 security. We did not see 1 security guard when we went to the meet and greet. And this was on Friday. This was the first day of the meet and greet. There was not 1 security guard the whole time. We went early to meet Sierra and Peach. No security. And then we went later in the day to meet Emerald. So Sierra and Peach was like at like 1 or 2, and we went to meet them. No security, very cool, very awesome. And I was like very cautious and stuff because I've done meet and greets with other streamers like here in Vegas at Level Up, and a lot of them are like, oh, we don't like hugs or anything. So I was like, okay, no hugs, no anything, don't touch the streamers, respect them, respect their boundaries. But yeah, there was nobody that like came up and told us that or anything. There was no communication. You just go in and you're like, oh, I want to meet this person. You scan your badge and you go in, and then they're like, oh, who are you going to meet? And you tell them, you get to the line and you scan your badge and you go in. So we went to meet Peach and Share, and there was like no instructions or anything, no like, oh, make it quick or blah blah blah, or how long you should talk. So that was kind of confusing. But I feel like all meet and greets are like that. They never give you like instructions at meet and greets. So I think that's something they should do, or like just have a sign and be like, hey, try to keep the chatting to 10 to 30 seconds. Hey, some streamers don't like hugs, so ask them first. Because a lot of people do not know basic decency, I guess, or like consent. They don't know about that, especially if they're on Twitch watching you through a screen and stuff. Boundaries, yeah. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know those things exist, especially if they don't socialize all the time. Which is why I feel so bad for streamers at meet and greets, because they're dealing with people that don't socialize usually, and they don't know what boundaries are. This is like their first time. But yeah, so I met Peach and I met Sierra, and they were giving hugs to everyone. So I was like, oh my god, I want a hug. So I go and meet them. And even though they were giving hugs to everybody, I did not go and hug them. I literally asked them, I was like, hey, can I please have a hug? And they were like, oh my god, yes. So I got a hug, Peach and Sears, and Peach Yards took a Polaroid with me and she signed it. It's right here. It's very cute. Yeah. Overall, I did not like TwitchCon. I mean, I did like it, but it was not what I expected. And I will not be going next year. I will not be going next year. I'd rather just go to a BlizzCon or a video game convention or an anime convention rather than TwitchCon. I thought TwitchCon was a convention for streamers. No, it's a convention for video gamers, a convention for gooners. It's not a convention for streamers. Not like small streamers, like it's Gooner Fest. But yeah. So that was earlier on. There was no security. So the only people there were crew. Crew were in these bright yellow shirts and it just said crew. And I talked to a lot of them while I was in line and stuff. And they're literally just normal people. They're just people like you, me, my neighbor. They're crew. They lead you through the line. They're not supposed to like defend you or anything from anybody. They're just like, okay, it's your turn, go. They'll hold your camera and take pictures for you. So this is crew, and they're standing around everywhere. They're not security. But yeah, there was no security inside when I met Seer and Pete. Shooter Fest, what the fuck? That's what TwitchCon is. It's literally there. If you are going to TwitchCon in hopes that you're gonna make connections and like make possible sponsorships and like learn how to be a better streamer from like panels or from like booths that are offering streamer tools. No, you're not. You're gonna go to booths to play video games and get cool free stuff and see video game companies sponsoring their games. Not even indie games. There's barely any indie games. You're gonna watch your favorite streamers do the really cool shows, and you're gonna do meet and greets, and that's it. That's all you're gonna do. That's it. There's nothing for you. It's not like a job conference or like a hospitality convention. It's not a convention for learning how to be a better streamer. It's a different kind of convention. All right, so let's go to the Emaru meet and greet. So me and my husband were the first in line to see Emaru. Very happy. Her meet and greet was at 4. We got there at 3:15, and they let us in early. There was no security anywhere. They told us to wait in this really long line on the side. We waited, and there was no security anywhere. And then we go in after it's time. Still no security, just crew telling us where to go. We scan our badge, our wristbands again. And I am 4th in line to meet Emaru. It is very awesome. Still no security in sight. So I went to one meet and greet, didn't see security once. This is my second meet and greet, still haven't seen security. So yeah, there's no security there at all. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in the first meet and greet, when we met Peach and Steer, one guy tried to walk the wrong way. And all staff did was like say, hey, you're going the wrong way. You have to go through here. Because like, this is where you meet them, and then they have a little door going out. So this guy, instead of walking through the little door, he started walking this way. And they're like, oh no, you have to walk through the door. He's like, oh no, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So they told him, but I feel like if he just kept walking this way, they wouldn't have said anything. They would just kept letting him do that, you know? But yeah. So we're gonna meet Emaru. I'm 4th in line. I'm very excited, very happy. And she comes out, she's like 7 minutes late, no big deal. And she looks beautiful, and she comes with Bonnie, and Bonnie's waiting behind the wall of her meet and greet, and she's there, and she meets the first 3 people, and she's very sweet and nice to them. She looks beautiful and so cute, and seeing her in person was amazing. I was already in love with her from just watching her on Twitch, and seeing her in person changed my life. But yeah, apparently a lot of people feel that way about her, and they're fucking weirdos. I'm not. But yeah, so it was my turn to meet her, and it was really great. And actually, so when she came out, I started crying, guys. I started crying when I saw her walk out, and I'm like, okay, I'm being a fucking creep, I'm being a fucking weirdo, I have to stop crying right now. So I stopped myself from crying, because I'm like, I don't want to make her feel weird. So, you know, I'm respecting boundaries, trying to be cool and stuff. Like, I don't want to make anyone feel weird just because I'm a weirdo. Like, let me keep my weirdo-ness to myself. So she comes out, I'm like, get it together, girl. You're the 4th in line, you got this. And then it's my turn, and I finally go up and meet her, and I was really shy and stuff. I just opened my gift. I'm like, hi, I made you this picture, and she was really sweet. She's like, oh my god, I love your wig, because I'm wearing a blue wig. And she's like, oh, this, I showed her a drawing. She's like, oh, it's so cute, so sweet. And I like opened the gift bag for her and stuff, and she was so amazing and awesome. And before everyone else she met, she did not give them a hug. She's like, the guy even asked, hey, can I have a hug? And she was like, no, I don't do hugs. She gave me a hug though. She gave me a hug. So I was so happy, and I was very respectful with the hug. I like did the hover hand, because I wanted to be so respectful to this queen. So I gave her the hug. I did the hover hand. I was like, okay, can I take a Polaroid with her? I took a Polaroid with her. And then I'm like, can I take another Polaroid with you? I took another Polaroid with her, and I gave her the other Polaroid, so she has a Polaroid of me and her. Oh, cute. And then I have a Polaroid of me and her too. And I made her sign my Switch case, and she was like so sweet. She's like, but this is permanent. I'm like, that's the point. I want your signature to be there forever. And I don't know, I was just really like nervous and stuff, so I just wanted to be quick in and out, because I respect her time, and she had a big ass line, one of the biggest lines ever. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this quick. I just want you to know you're my favorite streamer. She's like, I'm like, That's gotta feel so good. Oh yeah, I felt so cool that and I didn't notice that she didn't give Spider-Man a hug. Vlad told me. He was like, you know, she didn't give anyone else a hug. Like, Spider-Man even asked, because Spider-Man was the guy that went before me. He's cosplaying as Spider-Man. And he was like, you know, she didn't give Spider-Man a hug, but she gave you a hug. I'm like, oh my god, that's so sweet. And I'm like, of course she's gonna give me a hug. I gave her like a giant gift bag. I was so sweet to her, nice. So I was like, cool, you know. I hope she didn't see me cry before. I don't know. I feel like she was looking at me. She was like, who's that weirdo about to cry? I was like, I'm not crying. Wait, you're seeing shit. But anyway, so that was the end of the meet and greet. It was amazing. I was super happy. It was everything I ever wanted. I stepped behind the wall so she can't see me. I see Bonnie. I'm like, hi, Bonnie. And I walk a few more steps and I start bawling my eyes out. And I'm like, I'm so fucking happy. I met Emerald. She's so cute and amazing. And I'm bawling my eyes out to Vlad. And Vlad's just laughing at me. And I don't know, I was just so happy, guys. But guys, I didn't cry in front of her. I respected her. I didn't want to make her feel weird or anything. I waited until I was out of sight and out of mind and no one could see me, and I cried to myself. Okay. Yeah, talking about meeting people, I met one of my mods. That was fucking awesome. So Bacon Classic, I don't know if you guys recognize his name, but he's a mod of mine, and he was there at TwitchCon. And meeting other streamers is really cool, but like, you watch other streamers all the time, so you kind of get their vibe already. Like, when I met Cold Spaghetti or Speedster Taxi, like, I knew how they looked, I knew their vibes and stuff. But Bacon Classic, I've never seen his face. I've only seen him chatting and stuff. And so I kind of had no idea to expect. Like, I'm like, he's super cool chatting and stuff. Like, I made him my mod. And yeah, so he's like, where are you gonna be at? I'm like, I'm gonna be in the Marvel Rivals arena all day, and then the next part of the day I'm gonna be at the Glitch Theater. He's like, okay. So I'm at the Marvel Rivals arena, and he taps me on my shoulder, and he's like, are you Snail by chance? I'm in a Sylvanas cosplay, so it's really easy to point me out. But yeah, and I'm like, yes, are you Bacon? And he's like, yes. And like, yeah, we just got up. I was able to talk to him and everything, and it was so awesome. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, because Bacon was really cool. I'm like, oh my god, my viewers are cool, you know, like, that's awesome. They're not weirdos. So yeah, I was really happy about that. Okay, another thing I want to talk about, like how the people are there and stuff. There were so many people, disability people, and I loved that. That was so awesome. It tore my heartstrings, because I'm like, oh my god, that makes so sense. Who watches Twitch? People with like disabilities that can't go outside, or like it's harder for them, and that made me so happy. I was like, that's so awesome. So I loved that. There's a lot of people with disabilities there. And I love seeing them at TwitchCon. I'm like, that's so sweet they got to come to TwitchCon. So you see a lot of the viewers. So a lot of viewers are cool and like that and stuff. And there's a lot of weird viewers that are like fat neck beards or skinny neck beards, stinky neck beards, whatever. You could just tell they're weirdos and stuff. They're wearing their waifu anime shirts and stuff. When a cute girl like me does it, it's fine. But if a grown ass stinky man neck beard does it, it's not cool. But yeah, there were like armies of like guys together, and they were like worshiping their waifu and stuff. Like, okay guys, you don't see me like putting on Emmy gear and worshiping her, you know? Like, even if I did that would be weird. Okay, so yeah, so you see all the kind of viewers there, and then you see like the small streamers and stuff like me, like people are just vibing and cool and stuff. Then there's just like normal people like Vlad and stuff there. So it was cool seeing all the type of different viewers. But most of the viewers were like, looked like us. But no, I'm saying this. So when I went to TwitchCon, everyone looks like an introvert or a weirdo, or I don't know, they just look shy and stuff. Nobody there was shy or an introvert. Everybody was super social and extroverted. Every night when it came to night, I was like, I'm ready to go back to my hostel and go to bed. I'm so tired. But everyone I met there, even the people that seemed like shy introverts, they were like, I'm ready to party tonight. I'm gonna go to the bars and the nightclubs and the block party and meet people. And I like add a whole bunch of people on Instagram, and I checked their socials, and they're like partying and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. I thought everybody was like a fucking hermit like me that just likes to stay in their house and not socialize. But no, nobody was like that. I don't think I met one person like that. And if they are like that, them going to TwitchCon made them come out of their shell. Because me and Vlad, we were like, no sir, we're staying inside. We are not going out. We're just here to look at cool stuff. We're not here to socialize. I get it. It's for networking stuff. They're trying to network. But yeah, I was very shy. I met a few people. So yeah, that just surprised me because everybody looked like a hermit, like me, and nobody was a hermit. Everybody was like super cool and socializing and partying and stuff. And like I'm too scared to do that. But yeah. So good for them. I'm just jealous because I don't know, I see people going out and stuff. I'm like, that does not look fun. So I just what seems fun is to play video games and talk to people while I do. But that's kind of what I was thinking about the whole weekend. I'm like, I wish I was just streaming right now and playing video games. Okay, so I met like one person and I thought they were cool and stuff. And then I saw them again. And I was like, oh my god, hi. And they were like, hi. I was like, okay, bye. And they're like, bye. I'm like, ah. So I did, guys, I tried to socialize and I tried to make a friend. And I felt like they hated me. The next time I saw them, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna try to do that again. Or like sometimes I would meet people and they'd be a streamer. I'd be like, oh my god, when you stream? Oh my god, give me your Twitch, let me follow you. I'd be so excited and stuff. And like you can obviously say I'm a streamer too because it like says affiliate there and everything. And they'd be like, yeah, I'm super cool. Yeah, here's my stream. and then I'd be waiting for them like, okay, are they gonna ask if I stream now? Ooh, do they want to check out my stream now? And they wouldn't ask me. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. That was mostly females. Females would not ask me for my stream, but if it was a dude, they'd be like, oh yeah, give me that stream, baby. And I'd give them that stream. I'd be like, okay. But there were cool people. I met these two dudes that play World of Warcraft. And they were awesome. They played hardcore, and I talked to them, and then I saw them later, and they waved at me with the biggest smile. They're like, hi! And I was like, oh my god, hi! So there I met another cool person. But yeah, and then everybody else was like, oh yeah, we're gonna party tonight. Go to clubs, go to block party, get wasted. And I'm like, ew, I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah. I'm like, but if you guys want a game together or hit us up on Twitch to talk with our strats, I'm down for that. Let's go. Parkour friends, yes sir, they get me. That was another really big disappointment. So there were all these like community meetups and stuff. They had one for Capcom, one for Minecraft, one for Roblox, for every fucking game you could think of. They didn't have one for cosplayers, which is super weird. There were so many cosplayers. A cosplayer meetup would have been awesome. And they didn't have one for World of Warcraft or like Blizzard. Just do a Blizzard meetup if you don't want to do a World of Warcraft meetup, you know? So I was really sad because Bacon told me he met so many people that play World of Warcraft. Lots of people in my Sylvana cosplay came up to me. They're like, you're Sylvana's. I'm like, oh my god, yeah. So there were people that play World of Warcraft, but whatever. BlizzCon is happening next year. We're going to BlizzCon. It's gonna be amazing. That one is gonna meet my expectation. It fucking better, or I'm not going to conventions anymore, dude. But yeah, no more TwitchCon. BlizzCon isn't the same anymore. Sad to say. How do you know that? They haven't done BlizzCon in like 4 years. Maybe it is the same. I feel like conventions in general aren't the same. Like all conventions are just too popular. All the females in my chat are awesome. Like I feel like I chat with more females in my chat than males. So all females are awesome in my chat. When I meet females in person, they like don't like me or something. But yeah. Just have a snail con. That's what I'm saying. A snail con, and then all the females in my chat can come. Then everybody there will love you. That's what I say. That's why I'm like, I don't have IRL friends, because people can be your friends, and like they're only your friends because like they feel forced to for some reason. But on Twitch, people that come chat with you are only there because they actually like you, because they could just leave if they don't like you. So that's why I love streaming, because I'm like, I know you guys are my real friends because you stay here because you love me. They're jealous of your salts. Yeah, I guess they're just like allergic to happiness. I don't know. I'm surprised you don't have more men. Everyone in my chat when I stream is a man. I think it's just men think I'm annoying. I get that a lot in my chat. They're like, oh my god, you're so annoying. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Because you are annoying, yeah. But no, so I'll be looking at the World of Warcraft browsing page, and all the girls have so many viewers, and then there's me with like no viewers. I'm like, ooh, yikes, I must be doing something wrong. But I love my viewers and chatters, so I'm like, I'm still having fun. It's okay. But yeah, I think because when girls meet me in person, they like only get like a few seconds of me, and they don't realize how fucking annoying I am and how much like guys actually don't like me, so they just get jealous. And then when guys meet me, they just meet me a little bit and they're like, oh my god, she's so cute and quirky. And then once they like started being my friend, they're like, oh my god, bitch, you are annoying. You're being yourself. It's hard to hate that, in my opinion. Thank you. Oh, shh, be myself. Oh. Since I have so many of you here, let me tell you some exciting news. On Friday, it is my streamer affiliate stream anniversary. My affiliate anniversary is on Friday, so I'll be doing a 24-hour stream, also because I'm gonna get 1,100 followers. And when I get 1,100 followers, I'm gonna eat a clove of raw garlic, so tune in for that. Be dope. No way. No, he does not eat raw garlic cloves. Okay, so that's what happened. There was a game show, and Baby No Money ate a raw garlic clove, and he made the most disgusting face ever. Like, it tasted so nasty. I'm like, what? Garlic cloves don't taste nasty. I eat garlic cloves all the time. And Vlad was like, no, they do taste nasty. You eat pickled garlic clove snail. They're different. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna try that and see how it tastes. So I'm just curious on how it tastes. So I love garlic cloves. I eat pickled garlic cloves all the time. It is so good. I eat roasted garlic cloves all the time. So good. I've never tried a raw garlic clove, so I'm gonna try that. Hopefully, I think it's delicious. I think all the other ones are. But I have asked around, and some people say it's nasty. It's more bitter and pungent than cooked garlic. What I think would be nasty to eat is not garlic. What is that shit called? It looks like this. You guys know what, like, and they like shred it and put it on food. You know what I'm talking about? It's bitter. That vegetable that looks like this. It's like it looks like it's dying. Ginger! Yes, Angel got it! Yes, Angel, thank you. Yes, I'm talking about ginger. Very vivid description. You see, Nathan, they got it. They knew it was ginger. But yeah, I don't think I could take a bite of ginger. I think that shit would be fucking disgusting. A raw ginger? But I think that would be trash. So if I eat the garlic clove and it doesn't taste bad and I like it, I'll take a bite of the raw ginger. I'm gonna show you guys my picture of TwitchCon. Oh, sorry, I was busy gooning. Kidding. All right, here's my Twitch thing. All right, guys, this is my Twitch journey. So this is me the first day. I met Jessica Negri. She signed it. This is me after I met Emaru. My makeup is messed up because I was crying after I met Emaru. That's me at Emaru. I'm wearing my Murloc hat. This is me sitting by the pier. This is me with the big live sign. This is me with 2 cool cosplayers. More photos. That's Peach Jar. Okay, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I saw her butt and it looked so fucking good, guys. Like, slay, queen, slay. And Peach Jars was the nicest person ever. She was so fucking sweet to me. I love Peach Jars. Like, before, I was just like, damn, Peach Jars is hot. I like her. But then I met her, I'm like, oh my god, I love her. She is so sweet. I just want to cry thinking about her. Dude, Peach Jars is the sweetest queen ever. She's like, oh my god, you stream? You do just chatting? And I'm like, yeah, I do just chatting. Of course I do. I don't do just chatting, but for you, Peach Jars, I will do just chatting. She's like, oh, that's so cool. And dude, biggest W ever. Where is it? 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 She posted the Polaroid I took with her and Seer to her story. Look at that big W. Isn't that so sweet? The meet and greet was amazing. And that's my signature, guys. I need to work on my signature. It looks like it was written by like a 2nd grader. But yeah, I got noticed by Senpai, guys. Very noticed. Yes, sir. I was just saying you would make a really good just chatting streamer. I think I would. But I love World of Warcraft. Maybe I'll do some just chatting here then. I feel like it's easier to make YouTube videos from just chatting. Like this shit's gonna be so easy to make into a YouTube video rather than World of Warcraft. Because in World of Warcraft I'm doing such boring shit. I'm just leveling up. So it's hard to make YouTube. But yeah. That's me. So that was really cool. I was very happy. So this is my Sylvana cosplay. I looked so fucking creepy and cool. I loved my Sylvana cosplay. It was awesome. Very cool. So I have decided I'm no longer doing small cosplays. I'm only gonna do big cosplays. So I'm gonna work on this cosplay all year until next year for BlizzCon. And I'm gonna make it so fucking awesome and perfect. It's gonna look so professional. And that's the only thing I'm gonna spend my money on. I'm not buying any more like cheap cosplays. I'm just gonna work on this one and make it look as professional as fuck. And I want it to look super cool for BlizzCon. So that's what I'm gonna do each year. Each year, I'm gonna work only on one cosplay to make it look awesome, amazing. Hell yeah, thank you. Yes. That's when I met each year. Another thing I noticed, all the famous female Twitch streamers, they got buff ass legs, bro. All the famous female Twitch streamers, their legs be strong AF, bro. They so strong. So I gotta hit the gym and do lots of leg day. That was my new goal, but I still haven't hit the gym. I'm back. This is me gaming at the Frag Punt. Nail said, please crush me with your thighs. Oh, thank you. Yes. This is me at the Frag Punk gaming. It was like a big stage and you played on. It was really cool. And if you took a picture there, you get free stuff. I got so much free stuff at TwitchCon. It was awesome. All the free stuff you got. So that's why I liked it and I enjoyed it. I had lots of fun. It just wasn't what I expected. But we liked stuff. Yeah. I got the most free stuff from TwitchCon from any other convention I've ever been to. And I feel like I did the least amount of stuff at this convention than any other convention I've been to. Which is sick. But yeah, so this was fun. I really like Fragpunk. The PvE game is really cool. It's like a tower defense game. And you also have first-person shooting skills. This is my hat I bought. Oh, that's a big thing I wanted to talk about. The merch at TwitchCon was ass, dude. Okay, so I got this shirt and it's kind of ass, right? But like the back has like all the, the back has the, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the back has the dates of all the TwitchCon. So I thought that was kind of cool. It looked like a concert shirt, but this was like the only acceptable shirt. All the other ones were ass. So some of them like would have cool graphics and stuff, but the graphics, like the material of the shirt was ass. So it was either like shitty graphics, nice material, or nice graphics, shitty material. It was awful. So I was really sad about that. But this hat was kind of cool. But they didn't have a lot of color options. They had this color option, and then the other color option was a blue tropical smoothie hat. It was awful. Ah! It's me in the room. Look how fucking happy I am. Oh. I hate this photo because she does not look good in this photo, but guys, she's so fucking cute in person. She's a little angel. This photo does not do her justice. Her outfit is so cute. Dude, that's Pete Jarvis here. That's Vlad Hi-Fi here. That was my Savon cosplay. This was like the cafeteria area and the artist gallery. So that was pretty cool. I was very confused when I first went to TwitchCon. I went to the bottom floor and I saw everything. I'm like, damn, this shit's small. Where's everything? I'm like looking at the map and there's like a whole baby.
That's the best merch.
You guys want to see it? Look. Wow. Yeah, this one was pretty cool. This was like the only good merch. Like it had a cool colors icon and it's good material, very good material. But it just doesn't look good on me, so there wasn't good merch for me, but it looks great on him. Amazing, very cool. Very Russian, let's say. I hate San Diego, guys. I do not like San Diego. San Diego is trash. What, literally going to San Diego... Okay, play. So literally going to San Diego, it was like... It made... Well... You're the funny one. You're the one that said it, dude. But yeah, literally going to San Diego made me appreciate Vegas, which I never thought I would ever say or feel in my life. Like, I hate Las Vegas. I'm like, I want to leave Las Vegas, and it's so horrible here. It's a shithole. And then I went to San Diego. I'm like, oh my god, I love Las Vegas. I never want to leave Las Vegas. Let me stay here. But yeah, so San Diego, ew. Sorry if you're from there. I don't know if rest of California is like that, but I feel like rest of California is like San Diego, probably. But I did have fun and I liked it because I got to play a lot of video games and I got a lot of free stuff and that shit was sick, and I saw a lot of fun live shows. So yeah, that was awesome. And I got to meet everyone. It was amazing. But yeah. So that was TwitchCon.